Okay, Dr. Sarah Pearson is joining me today. Thank you for joining us. You are the Deputy Director General of the Department of Innovation, Tourism, Industry
State Development, Tourism and Innovation. Yes, it's changed recently.
In State Government Queensland, and that's how we know you, because your department is one of the major sponsors of an event we have called the National Cleantech Conference, happening now next year. Awesome. All right, and look, just one final question for you, and maybe this is a selfish one, but I have a daughter who is going into year 12. She is passionate about science, but equally passionate equally passionate about art. Does she have to decide, do you think, or what? I guess what for someone who's had such a successful career, what career advice might you give her?
Follow what really energizes you. I found that throughout my career. Where's your passion? Where's your energy? Watch yourself. And if you see the energy, follow it. Because if you really want to make a difference and have an impact, you need a lot of energy. But you don't have to choose between the two. And it's interesting. I mean, I did, because I was similar. I loved physics. I loved physics. But I also loved English. I loved art, but I was rubbish at it. I was pretty good at the English side of things. And actually, marrying the English and the physics worked quite well.
Yep.
And has really put me in a good position throughout my career, because you can be a sciencey scientist, or a sciencey scientist who can also do the communication piece, which I think is unbelievably valuable. So she doesn't need to chuck out her art. Art is a form of communication. Remember when I first got into science communication, I loved some of the ways that artists were communicating science. And when I say artists, I don't just mean drawings and paintings. I mean theatre and in fact, once upon a time, I set up this thing called Science in the Bush, which was a big massive science event in Armidale. Students would travel 2.5 hours to get to it. They loved it so much, very much hands-on. Anyway, I asked, and this was when I was at the University of New England, I asked the theatre department to do the opening ceremony. So they got these theatre students to do the opening ceremony. They got a standing ovation because the people who were, the kids that there watching it just thought, yes, wow, we love the way you presented science. So, you could be an artist and still get involved in science. We ran one event, which was science behind theatre, because, you've got lighting, you've got sound, you've got a whole lot of sciencey things that have to work in theatre. So you don't have to pick between the two. You can be someone who spans both. And I actually think that our world needs people who can span both. The challenges that we face are so complex. You've got to have a brain that can think complex and can straddle different, what are currently very annoying silos.